Howdy folks, it's Van Kraken here. Welcome to a Wednesday night World of Warships Legends stream. I am Van Kraken, your World of Warships Legends and occasional World of Warships PC streamer. So I guess I'm a World of Warships variety streamer, oxymoronically, but not a lot of PC lately, though I'm missing out on the Italian battleships right now. Kind of need to jump back over there. There's just been so much going on Legends. I have not been able to get my hands off of this game recently. So I see a few of you out there. I'll talk to you in a second. Just want to say hello to anybody who's new who might be stopping in. We try to keep our channel here as supportive as possible. I'm a player who's been playing World of Warships for 4 years, Legends since Alpha, but my main goal with this community is to help people learn how to play Legends who don't play it as well as they'd like to play it, and also be an entertaining place to hang for those of you who are experts in the game. So we have a great community building here. Really appreciate it. It's Wednesday night. It's my getting back into swing of things night, so I could be showing you good gameplay. I could be showing you potato gameplay. We shall see. That's part of the mystique of this channel. So anyway, hey, I also want to say thank you to people showing up on both the YouTube and Twitch side of the house. We are multi-streaming again this week, and we'll be continuing to do that for the foreseeable future. So really appreciate it. I am still learning the ins and outs of multi-streaming and being able to pay attention to chat on both sides. So it's a little more tricky than just watching Twitch or just watching YouTube at one time. So very much appreciate you guys understand that if I miss a little bit on the YouTube side, I have to switch back and forth between my panels on my Streamlabs software to see some different things. And I have to interact with all of you through the Twitch chat, so you will see chat on your screen. Hopefully that will combine the chat from the two different realms onto kind of one running chat log. So hey, just want to say thank you to you guys for showing up. Dart, King's Guardian, Zai, good to see you all tonight. Hope you're doing well. King's Guardian, I thank you for the message the other night. You didn't have to say, you know, sorry for missing the raid. I try to raid a new person every time I'm logging off, especially on Saturday night when we've got some people hanging around. So sorry we missed you, and definitely keep an eye out for you in the future. It sounds like we're a little bit different time zone oriented. So I've been staying up a lot later than I normally do. God, thinking back all the way to starting playing World of Tanks, it was kind of scary. I would stay up till like 2 or 3 in the morning every night playing that stupid game. I'm a little older. It's 7 years down the road, I think, since World of Tanks. I need my beauty sleep a little bit more than back then, so I actually need to go to bed a little bit earlier, so we may not overlap completely. But hey, if I see you out there, I'm going to try to drop in on you again. And hey, thanks for stopping by the stream. Yeah, as I saw you over there, and I was logging in over there and then come back and see you here. So very cool. It was 3 a.m. for you, Kings. Yeah. Some nights it's still that late. If my kids and wife are out of town on soccer tournament or something like that, I've been up a little bit later, but I'm not so functional the next day anymore when I do that. Not like it used to be where I could pull all-nighters at will, like Dark Architect 18 doing his electrical engineering diagrams for his architecture, which are mind-boggling. You got my joke, right? I just want to know how many computers I can plug all into that one same outlet on one circuit, John. That's my goal in your chart. You have to spell that out in layman's terms. So hey, a couple quick things. Bump out of here. You know, I just want to say one thing about the Research Bureau. It's my night to kind of catch up on things with you guys that kind of strike me that I've been thinking through. And we're pretty damn lucky you can just put Research Bureau projects in the crock pot, like I call it, and let them simmer without having to grind out those legendary tier ships. You can tell how hard they made the holiday campaign, especially North Cape, which I really wanted. I had like 0 ships for that, hardly. But Shimakaze and Khabarovsk, it's like everything I need is there in every new block of 5 tasks. So Research Bureau, pretty cool. I'm still not a huge legendary tier fan or player. I'm not a huge tier 10 player on the PC side, to be honest. It's just not my favorite part of the game. I do play it. I enjoy ships there for sure. I just don't enjoy the gameplay as much. And I don't like the way destroyers are balanced between the two teams on legendary tier, but hopefully as more ships get in there, it's going to be better. So I'll keep my jury out on that. All plug loads. Yeah. Yes, I can't wait to get Siegfried either. I mean, that's what we do on this channel. Like, I could accelerate and try to pay some doubloons to accelerate through the campaigns to win some more steel, but honestly, I have a Missouri on PC, so I'm not like bat crap crazy about getting it. It's a good ship, and it's going to be a great calling card for people who have really been dedicated to the game and can show other players that they are dedicated to the game. So if you want the Missouri and you want to go for the steel in arena and grind that puppy out, I put out a YouTube video about that. By all means, do it. But I think for the average player like me, time-wise, it's just not going to happen. Though I have been pleasantly surprised by how fun arena mode was last Saturday night, getting to play it in a division of 3 people. Obviously, that's a huge advantage. I talked about that in my video too, that probably makes other people you're playing against kind of salty. But all around, the reward per ship is pretty good. I don't think the rewards outside the top 1% are amazing, but the gameplay is fun. A lot more fun to me than Rust and Rumble was, with just being in destroyers all the time. Hey, Chalky. Yeah, the salt is bad, and that's what my whole presentation about on arena mode on YouTube it really talks about, is that it's like, are you going to get salt or steel? Because there's a lot of reasons for people to be salty about it, and I live in retail. I own some retail pet stores. I sell a lot of pet food. And if I did a lot of promotions where only 1% of my customers could get the benefit of those promotions, I'd be a pretty unpopular business person. So I understand the cachet thing of let's reward people who really work hard with this top 1%, but it's going to drive a lot of have and have not feelings. It's going to, some people don't have the time to grind out the campaigns to get a bunch of boosters like I can. They don't have the same premium ships from grinding past campaigns like I have. And they just don't have the time to put into grinding arena that much. And I just think it can create a lot of ill will and blowback on the game when actually it's a pretty damn good mode. My suggestion was give steel to the top 50%, but just give a little to the 50%, a little more to the 25, more than that to the 10, and give a lot to the top tier. Do it that way. Make more people feel like they got something out of their effort. But crazy me, I don't always agree with the way WG does things, but I'm happy that they're investing in the game by all means. So what I did find out today, someone asked me on YouTube about do all the tiers count cumulatively in your rewards when you get to the end? And yes, it does. You get not just the tier you're at, but everything below, including the participation award, which I thought was cool. Hey, Samuel. So that was really good to hear. So you're going to get more stuff by playing all the way through to the end and being at a higher tier than just the 50th percentile. So that's all good. But again, I think they could have designed the rewards a lot smarter to make a lot more people feel included. Hey, I have to call out Oxidative Stress. Oxy, thank you for stopping by my channel. For those of you who've been around for a while, following me since late summer, early fall when all this started, Oxy is one of the de facto clan leaders from my World of Tanks console clan. Amazingly stand-up human being, smart human being, funny human being. He kind of has it all. Probably including the good looks I'd have to throw in. But honestly, Oxy, thanks for coming in. I waited a long time to post over on that Discord that I was doing streaming. It's weird, man. You guys are kind of like, I don't see you that much, don't get to play with you that much, but I feel like you guys are close friends type family. And when you do this and you're striking out and it's something new and you're putting yourself out there, it's almost easier to do it in front of strangers first than people that you've hung out with. I don't know why, but I'm the exact opposite. I did not tell, hey, all my friends follow this. Just like, I want to start out fresh and kind of build up my abilities before I let people know that would not judge me, but know me a little better coming out of the gate. So, hey, great to see you. Thanks for staying up a little bit late. I appreciate it. Samuel, you said bought a bunch of ramen, Snicker bars, energy drinks. Hey, you watched my presentation or my video on Arena. I hope you found that funny. I was kind of I can't do a halfway YouTube video. I have to like edit the bejesus out of it. And at some point I get kind of punchy and I have a crazy idea that I'm going to throw in there. And that was the crazy idea of that video. But it's kind of true. If you want to be top 1%, you have to extremely maximize your time. Chalky says best American BB in his opinion is Massachusetts. Played German BBs a lot, and the Massachusetts plays like one. I would actually say I like it even better than the way, say, Tirpitz plays, honestly. Doesn't have the torpedoes, but I think the secondaries are more effective, I feel like, on Massachusetts and on Tirpitz, especially with that range. So anyway, I've had a lot of fun in Massachusetts, have had some good games in it. Yeah, Oxy, don't feel any need to hang, but I just appreciate you saying hello. And I know it's not a weekday or weekend day for you. I don't know what your work situation's like if you're back working in person. I know you did lab work last time I talked to you, so maybe you have to be there for that. But I'm working kind of 50% from home, maybe a little more than 50% from home because I can these days. So it's been a little bit flexible for me, but totally appreciate you coming by and appreciate you as a person. Haven't been able to tell you that for quite a long time. This is an easier way to say that for some reason. So again, thank you. Chalky, Tirpitz is a really good brawler. I'm really good at Tirpitz on PC. I am not great in that ship on Legends just because I have to figure out my time to basically go in and exploit that gap and not get in too early when I get focused. Dark has helped me with converting my mindset of thinking on battleships from PC to Legends. I'm getting better at it, but it's been a little bit of a mental journey of getting used to how close the spawns are. And Tirpitz is the one that I still think I can go in sooner than I probably should. Hey, Moist, how are you, man? Good to see you. Very good to see you. I'm doing well. Are you asking how's my week holding up, Dark, or someone else? My week is like third week of broken computers at work, broken credit card machines. So it's not been fun. I had to order a part to plug a thumb drive into the back of these pin pads to update the software on the pin pads because my vendor didn't tell me I might need that ahead of time. So I was pissed off enough because it took me a week and a half to get to the point where things were still broken. We should have had it done in 2 days. And then I ordered those connectors to connect my thumb drive to these pin pads to fix the problem. And those connectors are stuck in Ohio right now. Vidalia, Ohio, because of the backlog of packages from the winter storms at FedEx. Spent $40 to ship it. Supposed to get it on Friday. It's now going to be Thursday tomorrow, and I don't have my overnight package, and my pin pads are still broken, and all my team is upset, and it's stressful. But other than that, I mean, I can't complain. Life is better than probably I deserve. And Dark, you hit it. Knowing when to push into Battleship is the key to knowing how to play battleships. There always is a time to push. People who are new to the game or kind of honestly a little bit ignorant about the game claim you should push from the first second. That is not the truth. There's a time to push in when you sense it's the right time. And it's usually at least a couple minutes after the game starts. Unless you're on a vacant flank because everyone is lemming trained in the opposite direction. Colorado is fun with Tricky Zai. Yeah, Colorado is so slow. So slow. Be careful with Iowa because you go from this brick that's Colorado, super slow, good guns, decent armor, to Iowa, which is really fast, the same kind of good guns, but she's long, she turns pretty slowly, and she's fast enough to get you out in front of people and get you in trouble. She doesn't back up all that fast enough. Sometimes you need her to. So Iowa for me is still, I don't mean to make fun of military experience, but just generically a PTSD experience to the point that I don't play Iowa or haven't ground for it because it was a PTSD experience for me on PC. It was the first battleship I got my butt severely handed to me and Colorado was actually one of those too, because Colorado was really tricky on PC until they buffed it. I like arena mode, Moist, when I'm playing it in a division. Let me say it that way. I played last Saturday night with Archer and Captain Arcana and had a flippin' blast. So if you have a division to play arena with, it's insanely fun. If you're playing alone, I think you can still make, decent points. I had 3 games I played in my first set by myself. I had, I think, a top finish, a second place finish, and like a third place finish, and still got to like the top 50% out of 3 games. But it's a lot more, painful playing on your own just because you don't have that coordination. We had some really fun kind of mini clan battles with our division, really positioning and communicating and taking care of some business in some fun games last Saturday night. So my goal is to get weekly Havoc ground again this week so I can do a little bit of that next Saturday night again. So if some of you are around and want to do some divs next week and those guys aren't available, that would be fun. Our rip on the week. Hope things, get better at the business stuff. Yeah, me too. It's same as school, right? It's just same crap, different day, same crap, different age bracket, By the time you retire, at least the way my parents see it, the golden years aren't all that golden because, neither of them really have had their health. My dad has passed on, but my mom has had all kinds of medical issues and is a generally pretty salty human being. So I hope I don't have too much of her genetics mentally in me. But it's like each new phase of life has new challenges. So right now for me, it's just still work, and it could be worse. I'm my own boss, and I get to make time to do this and have fun with you guys. So it could be worse, and I could be complaining a lot more. Zai's in the top 10. That's awesome. I was in top 25 sniffing the top 10 after Saturday night, but I've fallen back a bit. We'll see where I am in a minute. Right now I need to, for endurance, just double checking we're going to do ship XP. And then, top 10's not terrible. It's getting to that top 1%. And then it's the endurance, I think, to keep playing, to stay in the top 1%, right? And they were not so crafty with the messaging. I mean, when you pop in here and like, oh my God, since I logged on, I've fallen 13 places. So where am I? I'm 35,000 points to the top 10. So I could bang that out relatively quickly. Oh, and look, Mark has fallen to 3rd place. He was solidly 1st place for quite a while. It's like the battle of the Discord mods, huh? They must all be competing with one another. But yeah, the top 10 is not too bad. Top 25 seems pretty easy. And again, I like the mode. The mode is fun. I just really wish that the rewards were more consistently good. Zai's 400, that you can get 400 in overnight. Just play overnight. Hey, Cleve. Cleve is, you're uploading ringtones. Cleve, you were in the 1%. Tell me you're still in the 1%. Oh, Mark's falling back so he can be the let someone else be the rabbit. Yeah, if you keep setting the pace, it's like riding the bicycle at the front of the peloton, right? Then you're doing all the extra work. I'd probably want to be like 2nd or 3rd. If they're not grinding so hard, let them go a little slower, and then I'll catch and pass them at the end. It's probably a lot like bicycle racing theory, isn't it? When I think about it. Oxy says, once you hit the top 10%, getting the 1% is insane. Yeah, need like another 480,000. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the hard part. Again, put your camping porta potty next to your chair, get some portable foods, get a microwave, and a mini fridge next to your computer, and, a catheter works too, because I had to do a catheter with my dad for quite a long time, and you never have to get up to go to the bathroom except for twice a day to empty it. So that would be really beneficial in being able to stretch your play time. Mark got high enough where he doesn't need to play much now. Yeah, and that's the other thing I wondered about him, openly wondered. Maybe you don't have time in that last part of that race, so go ahead and bang out as much XP as you can, because you're not going to be able to make it at the end, so to speak. So, pretty wild. Again, I have no problems with the mode. I just think the steel should have been accessible at the at some of the lower levels, and I'd be totally fine with it. But I just think they brought their own pain of any community angst they have on themselves with the rewards design. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, Cleve, as I said, I'm not stressed about Missouri either. Have Missouri. You're going to find Missouri is a good ship. The thing will be, for as hard as it's going to be to get it, they should make it have economic value that the one on PC has, because it's insane. You can go out completely potato, get like 50,000 damage and maybe 1 kill, and literally you grind 500,000 credits on PC in that one match. If you have a killer game, my highest game with all the flags and stuff, which are the equivalent on PC of boosters, like 1.5 million credits in a single game. Musashi is the other ship that I has that does that same kind of thing. So if they make it economically valuable like that, it will be really, really unique and worth it. If it's economically okay, it's going to be another higher tier American battleship, kind of like the Iowa class with radar and slightly better guns, according to Cleve. I've never done the direct comparison, but that's kind of what I think. So they hopefully will make it economically really good, because it should be that way for these people who are working so hard. Me, not one of those people. Dude, Moist, I love the Massachusetts on PC. I just got it recently. They had this really cool deal where if you bought doubloons when you open a new account, you got a bunch, or you bought a premium ship, you got double the amount you spent on that premium ship back in doubloons. So I bought a Scharnhorst for $40, got $80 of doubloons, bought Massachusetts, and you get coupons over there, which I don't know why they won't do here. At some point they should. But every 3 months or 6 months, I think it's every 3 months, you get a new 25% off ship coupon. And that's off the doubloon cost of a doubloon ship, or the coal cost of a coal ship, or steel ship, you name it. So basically, I bought Massachusetts with those extra doubloons and got it on a deal price because I used my coupon. And I still have a bunch of doubloons left over there to spend. I just haven't been able to play. So I played probably 30 or 40 games, got familiar in standard, got better and better with it, had some really, really fun and good games. And then I used it to grind a crap load of games and XP and credits and fires and all kinds of crazy stuff. Citadel hits for the Strasbourg campaign, which was the holiday campaign on PC. So I like it. Are you saying Mass has the same credit modifier as Alabama, Cleve? That would make a lot of sense. So yeah, I highly recommend Massachusetts on PC. Some people here in the chat don't like Massachusetts here on Legends. I personally like it, but everyone has a reason they're attracted to different things. I totally get that. I think the Krasny Krim is really, really fun to play and a good premium ship. And so many people make fun of that ship. It's just insane, right? So, to each their own. I'm probably going to play a little bit of Cruiser just because I need to get some work done. Maybe Cruisers, maybe a little bit of Battleships tonight. Let's start in something familiar, but I hadn't played DeGrasse much at all until Arena mode the other night. So we kind of got familiar with one another again. Magnets on ships, you gravitate towards them. Yeah, gravitate and navigate. Let's make a rhyme anytime. You could buy Massachusetts on PC. I think they're potentially removing it from gold. So what they do in some cases, like they take it out of purchase for doubloons, but they move it to purchase for coal, or they take it out of purchase for coal and they move it to purchase for a different type of currency like steel. So that's what's happening. Hey Obi, that's what's happening more on PC, is kind of shuffling ships between currencies with regard to being able to purchase it, but some are going away completely. So they're pretty straightforward now with saying this is going away. We don't know if and when it's ever coming back to purchase for currency. And those are the rare beasts like Belfast, Kutuzov, Gremmy, trying to think of others. There's a couple others. Cleve would know some of the high tier ships they're pulling out of the PC side right now, and they may not come back. So like I scrambled and bought a Georgia, because Georgia is like, if you took Massachusetts and upscaled her speed and made the secondaries just as good, if not even a little bit better. She only has 6 main barrel guns, but those main barrel guns do 3/4 the broadside alpha strike of a Yamato. I was like, I've got to get a Georgia, even if I don't have time to play it right now. So I have Georgia, I have Smolensk, a lot of the rarer ships, and I have a Kutuzov over there, I have a Belfast over there. Some of the unique ones too that you can't get in the shops. You can only drop in the holiday crates now, basically. So people spend thousands of bucks on holiday crates to try to get, you know, something like a Kutuzov out of a crate, because it's the last premium ship they need to get. So it's kind of insane. Hey Arcana, how are you? Hello. Hey, that was really fun on Saturday. Thank you to an Archer. I had a freaking blast. I'm trying to clear the decks here. I am behind where I was last week, so maybe tomorrow night when I'm an off day, I'll try to grind out a few games, though I'm trying to get another YouTube video done on cruiser kiting. I just saw a guy who is a YouTube streamer. He's more of a Twitch streamer on PC, and he does surveys. I follow him on Twitch, and he voted for... His survey voted for what class do you main, and only 7% of people said cruiser out of all the people who answered his survey. So my goal in life is going to be getting more people to play cruiser, because it's a misunderstood class. Yes, it's hard to play, but once you enjoy playing cruiser, it's hard for me to want to play a whole lot of other stuff, honestly. I like battleships because that's where I started. I pushed myself to play DDs because I want to be well-rounded in the game. And I did have some fun with the carriers. But I'd play cruisers all the time and have absolutely no problem with it. So, Zai, would you need a new rig to play over on the PC side? You know, it's a different experience. It's the same game, so if you've played here, you can jump over there and do a lot better than a beginning player. There's one guy... blanking on his name. He was coming into our chat on Legends, and then we actually played together over on PC. He started an account over there, and he did extremely well. We played some games together, and he was not looking like a beginner, because he was pretty well skilled up on it was Fatal something. He was pretty well skilled up on Legends, so he actually got over there and did some really good yeoman's work on PC. Like the second week he was over there, I played with him. I'm just loading in right now on tier 5 OB. This is just a warm-up game, so I'm just talking, and I'm probably going to take a broadside dev strike in this first game. I'm in chat brain mode, not game brain mode. Oh, Arcana, where are you at? Everyone was just lamenting how many 100,000 XP they're away from tier 1. Oxy said, if I REA. I don't know what REA is, dude. I'm not up on all the... Oh, yeah, if you recall correctly, DeGrasse, one of my favorites. Absolutely. If I had to name one of my favorite ships across PC and Legends combined, this would be in my top 3. If not my top 1. And when I talk about cruisers, this is the ship that really made me into a cruiser main. I had played... cruisers early on. I had a really tough time once I got to Omaha, and Cleveland used to be tier 6. Cleve bro, know that. Those two ships ruined me. I wanted to be good at them so badly, but I played them so horribly that I stopped playing cruisers and played almost all battleships for probably like 6 months straight on PC. And then the holidays came around, the next holiday, so maybe it was about a year in, and Santa crates came, and one of the first ships that dropped out of a Santa crate for me was this ship, the DeGrasse. And it looks so freaking cool. I love its camo. I started playing this ship a lot and decided I'm going to get good at it. And this is a great mid-tier learning ship. It's not super forgiving armor-wise, but it's better than Omaha. And it has a lot of tools. It's got great long-range torpedoes. It's got workable main batteries, both HE and AP. You can play it open water. It's not really a sit behind island ship. It's maneuverable. It's got a speed boost. It's got a plane for spotting. So absolutely love this boat. Highly recommend it if you don't have it. So yeah, Obi, after this game, I'll try to do what I'm playing and see if you're in a game or not. You were a late arrival tonight, my friend. I didn't know if you had sold all your ships off or something. Cleve, you hate having an iPhone? Oh, trying to do your ringtone? So we're obviously not going to try to get in too deep. I don't want to be the first ship spotted. I didn't look, but I feel like we're low tier. So we're on Sleeping Giant. So we're just going to kind of circle in, circle out, loop back around. No destroyers, so we're going to have a tough time spotting. Getting spotting. Look at the battleship train. Are they all going to seriously conga line around A and leave C wide open? That'd be really smart because they'll be firing their guns a lot over there on the 2 line for the first 7 minutes of the match. Buddy told you to sell Iowa. Yeah, I just have decided not to grind Iowa, or not to worry about it. I'm having fun with New Mexico. I think I'll be way better at Colorado this time around than the first 2 times I ground through it, honestly, on PC. Okay, this looks familiar from Arena, right? DeGrasse versus Spey. Okay, so I'm going to line up my shot. He disappeared. Let's get a plane up. I'm going to line up my shot, and I'm already have my thumb to a full left turn. So you can see I fire, and I'm already spinning out because I know he's going to target me because there's not a lot else to shoot at. So I'm already making a difficult shot for him, hopefully, from the minute I fire. My turn is initiated before I even actually let my shot go. All right, we need to make sure we don't run into this island. We're going to break detection using the edge of the island there. And I can slow down here. Cool, we got a second fire on him. He won't be able to put this one out right away. Sorry, Obi. Obi's our resident buyer and seller of ships. And Dark is saying, and Arcana is saying they never sell. And that's because if you have a premium ship that you don't like and you sell it, or maybe you're just not good at it yet because you haven't invested much time in it, when you drop a ship out of a crate and you're super excited like I am because you hardly ever get a ship out of a crate ever. He's still looking for me. Look at the Spey looking for me. I'm going to wait to fire until I'm right behind the island. Hopefully his gun arcs are blocked out by the island. Because Spey has a pretty low... Oh, I thought he'd be blocked. He's short. And now we'll get in, we'll turn and go dark. But anyway, what I was saying is, if you sell off that premium ship you don't really love, you can bet Karma's going to screw you over when you drop a ship out of a crate. It's going to be that ship that you sold. So always keep your premium ships, in my opinion, because then you'll have it in your port and you won't get it as a duplicate when you drop a crate, drop ship from a crate, either in an event crate, or maybe someday they'll put ships in daily crates like PC. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, so we're just kiting. Which again, the video I put together about kiting is all on you. It's going to be all US cruisers and short range kiting engagements. This is a longer range kiting engagement based on I'm showing him my stern. I'm wiggling. I'm making myself a hard target. When he fires at me, I'm making a skinny target. And look at this. We have absolutely no support on this flank. And the enemy always on the north side. They always lemming train through the sea cap. So I have a feeling we have a lot of players who just don't pay attention to the team deployment very much on this map. Okay. I just have to be careful. I'm running the edge because if I get focused by that whole group, it's going to be bad. Do not sell the battleship. He loves Duke of York today. We've talked about that. Duke isn't a bad ship. Especially if you like KGV. It's like the KGV with... Nice. That battleship decided he was going to YOLO. YOLO Cat B. Not probably a smart thing when there's 3 of our battleships sitting on the edge of that cap. Oh crap. Okay, the Gross push. They must have killed my teammate over here and I wasn't paying attention. The speed boost's already on. That's the long-range torpedoes I was talking about with the Gross. That Graf pursues us. We have the range to get him with those torpedoes. I'm going to look to the right, hold down my gun lock trigger, which zooms me out and pre-turns my turrets. Even though I'm looking right, my turrets, or looking left, my turrets are turning to the right. And we'll shoot one more set of torpedoes in another direction just to keep him honest. Fortunately, we didn't break detection. There must be... That Graf can detect me. I thought I had better base. Oh, it's the Mutsu. Mutsu. Okay, we're just gonna boogie. We have like double lemming train. The clockwise lemming train seems to happen on this map a lot. Now again, I'm gonna fire and I'm gonna turn away from the Mutsu. So again, we're getting skinny when he fires. I'm gonna set him on fire. Now I'm gonna rinse and repeat, find a new guy that's not on fire yet. Okay, he put his fire out. So if we can get him up back on fire, that's even better. Oh, double fire. Oh crap. Oh, I thought that was an island. It's a cloud. It's a cloud shadow. Uh-oh. We're a little too broadside to the Mutsu this time. Okay, his aim is not the world's greatest. Nor is the dispersion on that ship. Sell the Duke and then Missouri. Already sold the Mass, Siegfried, Flint, and Lightning. So you just unlocked the Lightning after grinding Obi, like all night for the Lightning, and you sold it already? But you like the Jervis a lot, so don't you think it would follow that you might actually like the Lightning after you get used to it? Give you a little bit of time to ride the Lightning. Now granted, not every ship in a line plays exactly like the last. Oh wow. Dude, I took it in the shorts. From the Spey. Are you kidding me? I thought he was going to get focused in on one of these ships. Poke in the corner, but that guy wasn't visible yet in the Helena. It's okay, let's hang here. We have spotting from the Helena. We are undetected. So now we just have to play really careful. Well, that wasn't nice. Helena must not be the spotter now. We still have spotting. Helena's hitting the island. Oh, we had a guy out in front. Okay. Now we've lost our spotting, so I need to get out of this position. I don't want to get overrun here. I do have a plane. Let's get the plane up to help the Helena and I out. Helena has a plane too. We're getting to demonstrate all the things about DeGrasse. If you're broadside, you're going to take it in the shorts. The torpedoes are long range. She's good at setting fires. She's good at citadeling same tier or lower tier cruisers. And she does have the plane, which is super versatile. Unfortunately, it doesn't last as long as it used to last. And here comes the Spey now. That's why we're moving. Oh crap. Leon saw me briefly. Uh-oh, someone through that gap is spotting me now. Okay, we're gonna have to go dark for a second. We're gonna have to go dark-architect. Dude, you hit 200 views on a YouTube video. That is awesome. Humble brag, I actually don't know why. I'm still learning how the YouTube algorithm works. but I have 600 views on one video and then no more than like 150 on any other one. So you go figure. It's interesting the way the algorithm works. Good God. We need to hit the speed boost. Oh, crap. Like, don't get blind fired. We got lazy on that one salvo. I didn't think that we were going to get hit over that island. I didn't think the Spey had the gun arcs to hit us over that island. And that was unfortunate. We would have had a lot more staying power if we hadn't taken that shot. I'm just hanging to see if he eats a torpedo, though. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, bugger. All right, 50,000 damage, not horrid. Our team just, our deployment was absolute crap. I mean, look at them. They're now finally around the back of A. This guy, I'm not going to name names. He's finally around the back of A, so he's full health. So how many salvos do you think he's been able to fire in this entire time so far? Meanwhile, these guys have had free reign. You had me and 2 other cruisers and then 1 suiciding battleship try to block that whole push of basically their entire team. So B is so isolated. You don't have good shots through B. So if you're gonna lemming train aside, lemming train C, in my personal opinion. All right, time to return to port. Hey, I was going to hold this off until later, but I do want to say it's kind of special. I chose particularly not to do a Twitch partnership. You guys have heard this specifically. So I can multi-stream to both YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. The really cool thing is we have news that we may have our very first sponsor coming through, and a sponsorship deal. You don't have to be a really large streamer to get a sponsorship deal is what I've found. So this is insanely cool. Hey Goat, I'm just talking about potential new sponsor that we've got. It's kind of a big deal and I want to unveil that. The details are still being worked out, but I promised I'd show this first ad for this sponsor. And oh good God, it's the wrong page. Sorry, it's here. Guys, I'd like to present this word now from our sponsor. It's Captain Obi's used ship sales. Captain Obi, you'll have to sail the 7 seas to find better deals than these. He's got a special premium ship spring sale coming up is what I'm supposed to talk about. And guys, we've got some really good deals that are coming up. What tier, Obi, do you ask? Well, this Captain Obi, he's selling 2 tier 7 ships, a 2021 Massachusetts. It's a single owner, like new. You can't get gold back for it, but you can get 5.99 million credits. There is a 2021 Siegfried. It's been only played high tier for 5.69 million credits. And then coming soon is potentially a 2021 Duke of York. Very low nautical miles. Coming soon, guys. Hey, Captain Obi, stand-up person, fun person to hang with, and an even better person to buy a premium ship from. So, guys, we'll have some affiliate links to this down the road. I don't know, it's going to be www, buy a ship now, something like that now. I'm not sure. But anyway, hey, Captain Obi, stand-up person, stand up for giving me my first opportunity to get an affiliate deal since I'm not taking any kind of Twitch contract. So, guys, give your attention to Captain Obi's website, which is coming soon, okay? All right. Back to the games. Obi, are you going to be in for a countdown? Anybody else in for a countdown? I'm going to do tier 6. Thank you for laughing. We're laughing with you, not at you. You know that. It's only affectionate. You may or may not be Captain Obi. I don't know. It's only because the conversation came up. Captain Obi may show up as a sponsor in some of my YouTube videos too. I don't know. I'm kind of not sure at this point. But Captain Obi might be my first sponsor of a YouTube video as well. So, all right. We've been playing a decent amount of Boise, and Belfast and Atlanta. I need to maximize my credit boost here. Not my credit boost at this point, my XP boost for ship XP. Actually, let's just go for it. Let's go triple. Okay, you ready? All right, let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. I need to jump back onto the multi-stream. I have not been catching up on Higher Nation. Dude, I just flipped back over to multi-stream. I have to jump between panels. So yes, the YouTube comments are showing to me now. I can see them. Sorry, I get a little bit out of sorts. And like I said, it's going to be a process for me to get used to making sure I flip back all the switches on the back office here to get back and forth between the two chats. So yes, I can see YouTube comments on a certain panel, but unfortunately I can't respond to the chat on the same panel. So what happens is I jump to to the other side to type in the chat, and then I forget to switch back. So I will get there. Like Cleve will laugh at me. I now have a trick that prevents me from forgetting to turn on my microphone at the beginning of a stream. And that happened for a long time. So yes, confirm me that you're still there if you are Higher Nation, but yes, I can see you now. Hopefully you didn't bail out and you think I'm a total dweeb. All right. So I will keep it. The hard part is for me right now to do countdowns. I have to jump over to this separate pane to type in. And then if I don't do the countdown, physically trigger my Xbox to load into the match and then jump back to the chat pane, I forget to check both sides' comments. But I am going to get there. So I'm blaming it right now on the countdowns because otherwise I'd just leave it on the chat pane. I wouldn't worry about typing into chat. But I've been doing that for countdowns. So, dude, my only defense is senility. I am senile, or I'm on my way. I'm only like 3 years away from being a member of the American Association of Retired Peoples. So, cool. Thankfully you are still here, my friend. And thanks again for your comments on YouTube. Glad I could check out your question today, which was a good one about the rewards on Arena. We were talking about Arena at the start of the night. About where people stand versus the 10%, the 1%. Like you, I think a lot of people here are shooting for that 10% mark. And it is cool to learn that you get all the rewards below that tier as well, including the participation tier. You get your participation trophy. So, all right, we are going to try to kite off the edge of this island here at A. I'm not going to go straight in, but this is one map where we can at least kind of help get in the cap. And you know what? If there's a New Orleans at 6 kilometers and he's going to come across the cap, we could even potentially Citadel him, even though we're a light cruiser, at 4 kilometers. So let's see. We're just going to take up a position on the edge here. I guess we need to load AP. I don't need to worry about him having torpedoes. Oh my gosh, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor. Not an engineer. Alright, so yeah. Pop goes to New Orleans. So we can push a little closer. I'm not spotted, so I don't feel like there's a DD hanging on this edge. Let's see what we can do with AP first. Couple salvos. Not much. So let's switch and go for fires. The reload when switching ammo on Boise is just not as friendly as you'd like it to be. But man, she's a good fire setter. For an American cruiser, this is the best ship, the best luck I have with setting fires. And she's as close as you're going to come to having a British-style heel on an American ship. So she has taken me a little while to get used to because I've played so much Helena that the rate of fire feels like forever. But once you're used to the change in the rate of fire, the hull is tanky for a cruiser. Again, she's going to be a star, one of the stars of my kiting video that I'm going to hopefully put up on YouTube on Saturday morning. There's a Baltimore game in that video that I'm pretty proud of, which is also a fun ship if you have not ground up to the top of this line. Dark, your birthday's coming up, so you're going to be like, you're going to be 19? You're going to be able to drink, right? No, I'm kidding. You're going to be, what, 23? Is that right? A lot of you guys are so young. Okay. What else is going on in this corner? Not a whole lot. 23, I had it. Hey, I had it. Well, happy pre-birthday. I swear to God, like, so many of these streamers on Twitch and stuff, like, it's my birthday stream. Like, okay. Like, when you're older, maybe it's actually a reason to celebrate a birthday because you're having a birthday stream. Like, but once you get to my age, it's like it's not big landmark birthdays anymore. You're just qualifying for like older people stuff that you probably feel bad about. The one guy I was really excited about his birthday stream was he's 78 years old. And he's a World of Warships Legends streamer, Pop's Place. He's an ex-Navy dude, so he talks a lot about his time on different ships and different ports of call and knows all the protocol of the people coming on and off board ships and all the behind-the-scenes stuff. So he's a cool dude. But he gets pissed at people when they start giving him too much advice or barking too many suggestions, like, hands off keyboards! All right, we're gonna push the middle. Go, you beat death for one more year stream. Yeah, no kidding. We've cheated death for another year. And that's unfortunately saying something in this day and age, isn't it? I'm a 5,000-year-old vampire. I have a ship called Vampire on PC, but no, not that I know of. I don't get to do any, like, the fun stuff that vampires do. I don't know why I get tired if I stay up too late these days. So my vampire powers are not very good. I do like steak more raw than my in-laws and my wife, though. Like, they've had cattle their whole life. Well, not until the last couple years. My father-in-law raised like 40 head of cattle constantly. And everything's well done. Everything. All right, well, I feel like if we're going to get much of anything done, we're going to have to push. What is Vampire 2? I know the Vampire is a fun little DD. Is that the, I want to say it's like the Pan-Asian line or something, right? I got it in one of the events. Get grounded out or something. Are we going to hit this Benson from this far away? Oh, we just missed him. How cruel. Okay, he's out. This team is performing a little better. We're just going to reverse kite. We're going to kite forward into the Pensacola. We're just going to try to stay skinny on the bow here. He'd be a little bit hard to hit from this distance. Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Surrey. Don't necessarily want to push and take fire from these two guys simultaneously, so let me go bow in at the Surrey, dip the edge here. fallen gravy. Even the British heavy cruisers seem to accelerate pretty well. Something that's just so hard to get used to hitting a Leander or an Edinburgh is how fast they go from min to max rate of travel. Australian daring class, okay. Oh, so high tier. Yeah, right? Okay, so it is Pan-Asian, right? Are you grinding out in the Italian Battleship line stuff on PC right now, Cleve? I'm getting all the emails, but I have not gone over there. Oh my gosh, the Discord and stuff. Well, Reddit is still just a World of Warships PC dumpster fire. People crying about the Commander update. It's bad. Okay, Pan-European. Gotcha, that's right. I know it's the the globe with the stars on it, like the EU. Okay. Just loop back around. Now we can bow into fallen gravy here. Just kind of hold position, bow tank him a little bit. He's going to set us back on fire as well. That's probably what he does. Setting a lot of fires. Actually, he's pretty... he's kind of low health, but I'd like to have him out of the way if I'm going to push, because there is this battleship here too. See if we can get him out and then go in and push the New Mexico. Still on fire. Come on. Oh, Pensacola's back. I don't follow my rule about damage control on cruisers. I usually just use it as long as there's no torpedo threats around or anything like that. And I can use my heal. It's going to be a burn fest. My aim is a little off, or a lot off. Come on. Make sure you have the right ship selected before you fire. AI keeps pulling me off onto the other ship right now. Okay, Pensacola, how about something for you? This game's gotten a little closer. The Vampire is a museum ship, so where is that? Where does that live? I was cruising for pictures on the internet of some ship-related stuff and saw on a photography site, a photographer had some really cool shots of the Belfast. Okay, New Mexico is not sitting still anymore. This game's a little closer than we would like it at this point. Hey Dark, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Don't be dreaming about your diagrams, okay? Ugh. Getting spotted by my buddy Fallen Gravy was not so good, was it? Got one more repair. The thing about these British heavy cruisers is just their staying power. They're kind of a bitch to get rid of. Interested to see if the Albemarle has the high-powered heal like it does on PC. I know they have very good quality HE rounds. Okay, now we need to try to use as much of this island as we can. Unfortunately, I think I have rudder shift module on this guy and not acceleration module. Yeah, Dark, have a good week at school, man. We just need to get around the corner here enough to block his shot. Keep burning him. We wish we had some torps right now. We don't. Gonna play ring around the mulberry bush here. Okay. And I don't have torpedoes, so I can't use my torpedo indicator to see which way he's going. Looks like he's going to come back again this way. Well, we got the big points lead. And the game is almost over timer-wise, too. No need, really, for me to stay alive, but there's no XP benefit to doing it. I just kind of don't want to give him the satisfaction. It's all going to depend, when we come around this corner, which way his guns are pointing. Should be able to get one salvo off on him before he kills us. Sweet, we got him. Take it easy, Dark. Have a good one, man. Yes, coffee for days. No kidding. All right. We got through our 1,000 XP or 10,000 XP. How'd we do? Wind up in 3rd place. Got that one kill. Got a good amount of fire damage. We just had to play smart in that end scenario there. I could have pushed that Pensacola immediately, but if I pushed the Pensacola, then that Surrey would have had me broadside a lot sooner. And I would have been taking damage from both those guys because it would have been pretty hard to nail that Pensacola from 15 kilometers with him heading away from me. So just took it a little more conservatively. We wind up with the team win. We get a lot more XP from winning than losing. So I'd rather get the win and get the boost from that than a little more XP from getting a little bit more damage. So Benson stole 2 of your kills. Obi, hey Archer. Haha, 1,100 more main battery hits. Well, I am not afraid of that one. Atlanta time. Obi sold the lightning because he's jealous. They never have the great super unicum skills of Cleebro the Great. That may be true. Nah, you wanted to rebuy the Baltimore? Is that what you're saying? Okay. So Atlanta has not we just have not been clicking like we used to. Doesn't mean we won't. Any given game could be an epic Atlanta game. Just depends so much on your team and your positioning and the map. She can be really hit or miss, really fickle. So let's do Atlanta. We're gonna load for credits. We need 750,000 credits. Triple credit booster. All right, so now I have to switch over, Obi. So better tell me to switch back to the multi-chat after the countdown. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. I'm switching. I'm gonna get this down. I switched. Life isn't fun with 152mm British AP hits. You're in a DD. Yeah, it hits you with the frequency that they have with their rate of fire, right? It's the other thing, Cleve. If they hit you long ways or 3/4 angle, they'll probably do what? Like close to full pen. Hey, Kennedy, what's up, man? How are you? I'm very well. How about yourself? I cannot complain. How's it been going? I've been seeing you pop up on stream. Maybe, I don't know if it's been since last weekend, but I definitely have seen your name popping up. I haven't been going out to any streams lately. There's been too much going on. I've only been occasionally streaming, playing, making some videos, doing work, running to soccer. Everything has been pretty hectic, so I haven't got to sit back and just watch many streams lately. Same game. Duke of York. You're not calling me your enemy yet, though. That's progress. All right. Whenever Obi plays the Duke of York, we wind up on the opposite team. And he stream snipes me. Brutally. Just against the Twitch terms of service in competitive streaming. So I don't want to have to report him. So you better not know exactly where I am right now. Tough week emotionally. Yeah, dude, I can understand where you're coming from. And hang in there. You know, everything in life gets better with time, and it's true. I'm a pretty emotional person, so I have a hard time kind of just letting everything bounce off me like some of my friends can. I'm really jealous of people who have the ability to just be completely mellow about everything that happens to them, and that's not me. So hopefully whatever it is that's going on, you can see some kind of resolution, or at least some point where each day gets a little bit better with that situation, right? It does. I just always have to remind myself of that. We were in the same game last game. I didn't know that we were. And you were stream sniping me? So you didn't stream snipe me. All right, this is not a bad situation. The California... who's spotting me? Who is spotting me? So it'd be perfect if he couldn't spot me because he's blocked out by that little island. Maybe now. Stop shooting at me, Obi. Watch the game, not your phone. Seeing progress for sure, so that's plus. Yeah, that's what you gotta look for, is just... Nothing for me is ever done in one click. It's just like, it's breaking down, okay, I'm gonna get X% to where I need to go in this period of time, and kind of be able to live with that versus being able to have everything resolved immediately. Whoops. We're gonna Wilco. Okay, this could be a good spot if we can hold our position and not get spotted from here. California, we have on fire. And see, there we go. I don't know who is spotting us. There must be a DD Central. I love Norman Scott and his ingenious skill, though. We're not getting targeted yet. Gotta be a DD hanging out around the middle of the map, is my guess. Okay. Now we got a boogie. We got an indicator of 1. Someone's shooting at us. Bumping a little bit up. Let's go the other side of the island. Okay. Yeah, there's a DD there. How did I know it was you? Well, it came in the general direction I saw you sailing. I saw you sail behind that island, and then I saw very large HE shells. I know you don't shoot AP in that ship, so I'm like, there is the dreaded Obi Swift. King of York himself. And the Duke of York himself rolled up in one. God, this would be a glorious position if we weren't getting spotted. As it is. Obi, you're gonna have to come out from behind those islands, dude. Actually, just stay right where you are. Stay right where you are. No, do not back up. Do not back up. Big mistake to back up. Clebo, you want to use the Vermont on Water Whips and Battleship Vermont in Legends. Vermont is a good ship, right? Packs a wallop. Slow. Has defensive fire. I think the AA beast. And those main guns, man, they are hard hitting. But I know she's really slow. Oh, there's the DD. Okay, let's push in. See if we can get this DD out and grab this cap. Your internet's at 160p. Okay, Benson. Blah. Oh, what the heck? He's gonna try to stop, right? No? Really? I wouldn't recommend just sailing in a straight line off the backside of that island. I would not recommend that at all. We're running our hydro just to see if he got torpedoes off. I don't know if I want to buy that Duke of York from Captain Obi. It looks like it only goes in reverse. It might only have a reverse gear. Sweet, we're turning the cap. The cap capture will be really, really good for credits. As good as a kill. Yeah, it is. Vermont is bigger than the state of Vermont. No kidding. I have the Kansas. I did the prior campaign or two for the U.S. Battleship split, and I ground out the Kansas, and the Kansas goes all of like 20-something knots, 22. And she's got like insane main battery range, like shoots 27 kilometers with upgrades, but her Sigma is so bad. I mean, half your shots go over, half your shots go under almost every time. Obi, that's not me calling for fire on you. That is my teammates. And those really high arcing rainbow shots are definitely not my shots. It's okay, you're going backwards fast enough that I can't hit you. Captain Obi, Samuel has some kind of secret arbitrage. I don't know what it is, but he has some kind of secret arbitrage working. I mean, he only contacted me for affiliate type program because I hear that there's multiple new locations opening up. May even franchise. So, has to be doing pretty well. Putting myself out here. Okay, we're just getting in range. We're gonna have a little duel here. Oh! Oh! Someone got you, Obi, before I could get you. Obi did get me the other night. He got me in this Duke of York. I think I was in, what, Boise? You got 12 fires? Yeah, that's not surprising in that boat, man. KGV is a fire-setting beast, too. Unfortunately, we don't need fires this go-around, right? We need, like Archer was saying, we have main battery hits, 1,500 main battery hits or 140,000 main battery damage in a game. Win 10 battles or earn 2, I think it has to be 2 heroic medals in a game. Oh, hello. And then 5 battles in the top 2 by XP. Oh, that Odin just took a whack, but why do so many people not play against Odin remembering that they have torpedoes? Who's spotting me? I guess it's the Odin is spotting me. My mast must be poking up over that edge of that island there. I've been accused before of having a large mast. Okay, now we're back far enough. Try to keep blind firing him. Ugh, hard to get kills. People complain about the challenges being hard. I don't think they're very hard. Yeah, you have a Cleveland, you have an Atlanta. Yeah, you have a Helena. You can have a Helena, and Helena's gonna rock those challenges. So you don't have to have a premium ship to get that main battery hit stuff taken care of at all. All right, we're gonna push the Bismarck. This game is actually closer than it should be. He's gonna change direction on me. The rainbows take a while to get there. What is that? Oh, it's a York who has like no health. Colorado Kraken. Nice work. They're all dying before I can get shots. Well, we'll have to lead this Zara like way ahead. Yeah, you can get citadels with HE and like the Nelson too. I've done that quite a bit in the Nelson. On PC, not here. Everyone wants to fire it in Atlanta. Oh, we got a fire on him. How do you like that, Italian ship from 10 kilometers? Come on, we're dialing him in. Range on Atlanta is just not its feature, is it? It's gonna start turning out now. Good game, team. Good game, Obi. What tells you to use HE? The information screen? I mean, British battleships are strong with HE, but what people don't always take into account is that they're actually strong AP ammo type ships as well. It's just situational. If you get a broadside cruiser from you at 10 kilometers to 12 kilometers, you should be firing AP because you'll kill it a lot faster than you'll kill it with HE. So we finished 4th. It's not terrible. Colorado had a whale of a game. Check that out. Nice work. 6 kills. There you go. Moist or someone was asking about Colorado earlier. It can be a beastly ship. Just has to be positioned well. You don't want to get stuck on a flank where you can't get to the action, especially later in a match. If you've been moved yourself out to one side and the battle transitions to another part of the map, you're not going to get there very quickly. All right, we'll go to Belfast. Let's change up these boosters. That was a Midland game with Atlanta, and we got 450,000 credits, so whoops. It's this one, dummy. Countdown, please. We've been over this, Obi. I'm gonna have to be the one teaches you to say please. Okay, kidding. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. One day Obi and I will be on the same team. Just don't know when that is. How many games have we been in, dude? And we have been on the same team like once or twice out of probably 10. It's really crazy. Sir. Don't say sir. Alright, estuary. I like this map in a cruiser. It's a good map for a cruiser. We're on the same team. Are you kidding? So you should say, you're my ally. Instead of saying, always tell me you're my enemy. It's awesome. That's a good change. Alright. So this is actually probably my second favorite spawn too. So Obi, I'm gonna post up by the edge of this island. Well, kind of like right in this spot. You don't need to YOLO, but if you do, well, there's no caps. There's nothing to cap, so you don't need to push in too deep. But I'm gonna support you if and when you decide to push. Hopefully this Akatsuki will spot for us. I'm just gonna get right on the side of this island to start. So I have smoke in this ship. My goal is to not have to use it immediately since I only have 3 smoke charges. So I kind of like to use terrain as a feature first. And then... Ooh, got a customer already. Oh, Leander. So he's going to use his smoke already. I'd rather not do that. Ah, bummer. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a pretty busy spot. I didn't mean to go that far forward. That was a mistake. I'm going to rotate my guns to the opposite side. Again, hold down... Oh. No, I'm not, because I can get shots off sooner this way. Watching his smoke, see which way he's going. He's going to back up. And we are just going to go ahead and use our smoke, because we're a little vulnerable to the Pensacola's AP rounds if he chooses to shoot AP. And he is.
Smoke screen set.
2 DDs. I'm hoping I'm not going to draw a torpedo spread sitting here.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Where did the Akatsuki go? What's he doing back here? He can't spot back there. So this is what happens when you smoke up, you can't spot for yourself, and your DD winds up behind your other ships, and you no longer have spotting. So that was a wasted smoke charge, pretty much. Maybe not. Maybe not, because we have a late breaking customer here. I just have to watch out for torps coming in this smoke. Try to share some fire here between the Leander and the Arizona. We have 44 seconds left on our smoke. Oh crap, select the right ship. Try to catch the Leander. He probably thinks everyone's firing at the Arizona right now. Oof, just missed him. 20 seconds on the smoke. We're gonna have to start accelerating out. Dude, you're... Well, there's torps we were worried about. Came in a little later. Since... You know what? We're going to jet to the other side of the island here and kite off the edge of this island. Just kite out away from the Arizona. Hopefully he's going to have his guns pointed in this direction at the battleship, and we're going to work him from the opposite side. So if he wants to attack us, he's going to have to change his guns. It's not going to be as comfortable for him. Pot shot on the Fuso. Oh crap. Yeah, this island complicates things. We don't want to go full broadside to him. So we're going to lose some guns on target here. DD did not have to die. He got a little greedy there. We would much rather have him alive than have lost 2 of our 3 destroyers already. But people want to get that 1 kill. 1 and done. Alright, let's kind of reset this now. We have to play defensive. Sharn and the Fuso. We can get a shot off on the Fuso, and then we'll transition to the Scharnhorst. Again, Scharnhorst can have his guns pointed in the opposite direction, hopefully, for a little bit. Actually, maybe not. We're going to use smoke. Come on. Turn around here.
Smoke screen set.
Not have the gun elevation here correctly set. Now we're out of our smoke. This is not going to plan. We have an island there, so it's not as big of an error as it would be otherwise. Can we hit the Sharn, please? Who is spotting me now? Something is central. One of the DDs is coming through. This is where British cruiser arcs are not as good as American cruiser arcs for shooting over islands. As you can see. Okay, we're gonna have to get on the move. Let's get our guns on this side. I have a fear that torpedoes are coming towards this smoke soon anyway. So we were spotted. If I come out of smoke and I'm immediately spotted, there's definitely a DD around. So let's work on this Scharnhorst. Then we're going to double back and try to use our radar. Oh my, he's close. Just hope he's got too much stuff to be distracted by right now to focus us. The team is not doing all that well, Obi. Yeah, I'm putting as much fire on him as I can. Watch his torpedoes. Watch his torpedoes. Were you low health? Okay, Nuremberg. Switch to AP. There's one of those rat bastard destroyers. Back to HE. Seriously? You destroyed both his torpedoes? By what? By running into them? Okay, it's time to use our radar. Gotta watch out for the Nürnberg's torpedoes. I should be shooting AP, but I'm trying to save them for a DD potentially. Good grief. Oh my god, he has second set, doesn't he? Oh, nice dodge. I actually forgot he had a second set, and it still didn't help him. Let's kill the Hatsu. Come on. Ah, needed one more salvo. Solo warrior. That game just went south fast, man. When that DD and the D side, the decap side died, and I looked up and we had already lost 2 out of our 3 destroyers, like, this isn't good, and kind of just got worse from there, didn't it? Well, we finished first, but that's not a very consoling feeling. You helped that Scharnhorst have a really good game, Obi, with your ram. At least you got the kill on him. Finished first and second. Small consolation, right? And 560,000 credits. I'll take it. So that gets us our 3rd endurance goal of credits. We are now on global XP. Yeah, I've got a couple games left, Obi. Or anyone else counting down? Let's see. Let's see what to play here. Global XP. Maybe we'll do something different. Do Battleship this time. Let's play Massachusetts for Cleve. Tier 7 Obi. And global XP. Gonna do a triple. Okay, do a countdown on 3. Tier 7. Tell me when you're ready. You trying to find a tier 7 in your port? I actually need to take a few more of these tier 7 battleships out. Play Odin, Tirpitz. Have not played, I think I've played 1 game in the Roma. Alright, he found one. He found one. We're good. Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, I adjusted the font size of the chat, and it looks like the chat is easier to see, hopefully. Oh, needed some upgrades? What'd you bring? Sleeping Giant. I'm playing this map a lot lately. Okay, good. I know people on their phones were having A little bit of a difficult time. I can still pump it up a little bigger too. She might take it up one more notch. I just don't know if doing it live will blow it up. Alright, we're not legendary tier. I like that. Oh, Yudachi! I have a good Yudachi on my team. Uh-oh, Kutuzov. Oh, no. Look at this lineup. Kutuzov, Key. Massachusetts, Yudachi. This is a grudge match. All right, Archer, I'll support you at the E cap. I'm gonna go between E and F. Oh crap, they can see. I forgot they can just see. I know Arcana won't stream snipe, but Obi, I don't know. I'm not too sure. And we dialed in on that Atlanta from 3 islands over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see that. I can't select them, though. Oh, no. I had the wrong... the wrong ammo loaded. If I hit him, I'm going to be mad. I'm mad right now. You bugger.
The ship is on fire.
Go away, you OP Russian ship. Thought I could get away with not getting spotted, but there's already a Kagero out here. Might want to turn back in, Archer. Alright, this is starting a little bit difficult. Uh-oh, and here comes the key. Here comes the key. OP Russian ship is shooting at me again. Who is spotting me? Bastards. Oh, Citadel! Obi Swift! 16-kilometer Citadel.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
You have to... Okay. One ship I'm not going to name by name is moving, which is good. We're going to have to just go inside a little bit here. Archer, he got you, huh? Okay, we'll hit our accuracy buff for our secondaries. Ugh. I don't like this at all. Bad feeling we're gonna eat torpedoes here. I guess that was a smoke from RDD, huh? Okay, we're just gonna have to push the Roma. I don't want to go too far forward. I'm gonna get broadside to this JB. I guess I have to accelerate through and just take my medicine. Dang. Down multiple ships already. Really like to get my guns rotated. JB at least is a little bit preoccupied, which is good. Oh crap. Yeah, I knew torps were coming.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
Okay, scratch one.
Problem solved, sir.
I know you're over there, Obi. Dang, just not gonna get the shot. Our team is really strung out. We're heavy into A. We've lost a lot of health. Okay, we're just gonna push up a little bit. The Lenin is good. The tech tree Soviet ships don't seem that overpowered. I know the Vlad is well liked. Sorry, I have to concentrate here for a quick second. I'd like to grab this cap. Just have to worry about the battleship off to my left side. We're at a hopeless disadvantage ship-wise, aren't we? Wow, Obi, can you be any further over there, dude? I have a lot of stuff to worry about.
Problem solved, sir.
You are sitting totally broadside to me, dude. But I'm extremely low health at this point, so I think you're gonna basically take this one on health for sure. Let's see if we can at least get into secondary battery range before we die. That helps.
Enemy heavily damaged.
Come on, secondaries.
That's how it's done.
Well, I see your secondary, your citadel hit and raise you a citadel hit. Oh, he just snuck through. Now you got your Ratfink friend, the Kutuzov, shooting at me. This is between me and Obi, Arcana. Sovietsky Soyuz. I have never played that ship. Oh, yeah. To be honest with you, Samuel, I don't know a ton about it. He has something I need to be thinking about. I'm pretty sure.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Tier 9. Tier 9 BB. Right, I guess it just goes by the Soyuz. Obi, hello! You're gonna get me with torpedoes, but it was worth it. I knew you were going to shoot your torpedoes. I was so low health, I didn't really care. I wanted to kill you. Good job, dude. You died first. You're dead first. I win. You had like 2/3 health when I started going out at you. I had 10,000 hit points. This battle's a little bit close though, isn't it? Hey, what happened here? Okay, I'm stuck. I can't. Cannot jump out of my ship. Oh, there we go. I want to see what's happening with this Kutuzov. Dude, if I didn't have Arcana firing at me... Yeah, I knew you were going to fire your torps. I thought I might have the angle to get around them. I honestly don't know what the torpedo angles are on that ship. So, I tried to come in as flat to the corner as I could. I just thought if I waited any longer, Arcana was going to come around the back and just waste me with HE. I would have died very quickly. You're not selling the key yet? That's cool. I know Amagi's a good ship. Alright, so this is not going to be good. Let's see, we have a points lead. Oh, it's going to be close. What are you up against, Arcana? Whoops, you got Wichita and a Kutuzov against Jean Bart and the Lenin. That Wichita was in the middle. Can't have a ton of health, right? Okay, we're way over here. So all you guys have to do is push in and take B. Watch out for Wild Xanax, man. These guys dibbed? No. Well, we almost got 100,000. We did get 2 kills, including one Captain Obi Swift. Good capper for the game. Two minutes to go. It's going to be a little bit of a heavy lift for the cruisers. Because if Arcana goes into smoke, he's going to lose his spotting. Except for as long as the Wichita stays exposed to spot. Yeah, good battle, man. That was actually pretty crazy. I didn't think we would be ahead. I thought you guys had the upper hand there for sure. That DD out on that side was really giving me fits. He hit me with 2 torpedoes right before I started coming out after you. That took a big chunk of my health. The key? I think that'd be around the 6 million credits mark. I'm not exactly sure. Obi might be able to tell you what kind of credits you get back. 17 million? Wow. So Captain Obi is really selling his ships at a big discount. That is a freaking killer deal. I had no idea. But I guess if you get 17 million back for them, you're only going to get on the resale market, you know, like 5.99 million for the Mass or 5.69 million for a Siegfried. Duke York's obviously going to be lower than that. It's only a tier 6, but it is a HE spammer. So, but again, that's the secondhand market. That's not like selling it back to WG. So, don't you guys think it would be cool if they had an open market system on this game where we could buy and sell ships and modules and stuff like that on an open market? I think that'd be pretty cool. That's what I do. A lot of my FIFA soccer game is just trading players at this point. It would add a whole new element to the game. Well, Arcana, man, you stuck it out. That's just tough at the end to be 2v2. 2 cruisers versus 2 battleships. You know, every once in a while, they've done some tank trade-ins on World of Tanks where you could trade in some tanks. And I can't remember what you got. I think you got a reduced doubloon value or something like that. But they did do that. They have done it, so it's a possibility at some point that it could pop up again. All right, I'm in for one last game. I just got my 750 global XP. And did I ever captain up? I want to play the Kutuzov now that I saw. I did do this. I did outfit the Roma. And I did put the D-Revel build, Dark Architects D-Revel build in place. So the question is, should we experiment and play a game in Roma? Cleve, bro, how bad is Roma? Yeah, Arcana, I don't know why you wouldn't have done that. Some people don't recognize that, right? You outsmarted the Fijian and not shooting you. All right, what the heck? Let's play the dang Roma. I don't know why. Why do I want to play the Roma? This was Dark Architects build. So it's got Jajard for the AP penetration, and then Cunningham for accuracy. I guess that's dispersion, right? Probably horizontal dispersion. Then it's got Brawler, Artisan's Touch, so Italian. And AP pen multiplier, time to detonation of your AP shells. I guess that's the problem with this ship is it overpens a lot, right? So arms your shells faster so you get more AP pens and fewer overpens. And then a little bit of firefighting and will to rebuild. Use it as a flanker. Roma made you lose it. Well, because I've heard it's like feast or famine. Buy upgrades. Well, I have Higher Nation. I have some upgrades on it. I mean, this is the thing that I hate. I hate spending 2 million credits on this mod, which, I mean, I guess it gives you the torpedo detectability, right? And it increases that terminal distance spotting, proximity spotting distance. It makes it 50% larger, what, from 2 to 3 kilometers, something like that. So, I mean, I've got a lot of credits right now, but I don't play this ship that much, so I think I'm just going to save the credits. Obi loves the key again. He's fallen back in love with the key, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, Obi, I'm glad you and the key are getting along. All right. Last game. I'm going to load in on Roma Tier 7. Obi. You ready? Okay, I'm gonna go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Switch back so I can see all the chat. I'm getting this down. I'm gonna have this nailed. Average lifetime OP dog. It's about 2 matches and then death. So it's funny, you guys, because when I'm doing this video for kiting, like I said, and one of the games is from the other night when you guys were, or no, that was when we were playing arena mode, when you guys were going around in the games you guys were playing, when I was playing arena mode. I had to watch back some of your chat. It was too funny. Well, man, after 5 games, I'm sure you really honed your Flint skills tremendously. Dude, a Flint and an Atlanta are like, you're going to have to play a bunch of games in those ships, dude, to get comfortable. You're going to have to play probably, if you're not used to that kind of cruiser, probably 50 games. Wow, they got a lot of stuff going on top. You got life rafts. Got to admit, the deck paint jobs of Italian ships are my absolute favorite. I love that stripe pattern, which must have been a aerial recognition pattern for friend versus foe, right? The Italian ships are cool looking ships, and I freaking love the Giulio Cesare. That is one of my favorite battleships on PC. So freaking fun. So I guess I just play this like a giant Giulio, right? I know this one's not as nearly as OP. Well, I do a lot of reading before I buy a premium and just try to read the reviews, and I try to make sure I'm going to halfway like something. Okay, we've played this once because there's AP loaded. Little short. Top tier just doesn't stink. Okay, let's loop in central. I'm gonna look to the right, hold down my gun lock button. That's gonna get my turrets going. See, I can look to the left, but my turrets are turning to the right if you watch the ship grid on the bottom. So let's see if we can catch these two guys trying to come across the middle. Or catch, I was gonna say, catch that Wichita. Is he stationary? He's pretty close to stationary. Stay bow in. No, he ducked. He ducked out. It's on us again. You stay right there, Wichita. Okay. I'm actually going to try to kite this battleship, because if I turn to the right, I'm going to get HE fire from these two cruisers and have to go against the battleships too. So I'm going to kite away, just not because I'm afraid to go in there, but I just don't want to be focused down by that many ships all at once. The Wichita's not going to let go of me right now, I can tell you that. And yeah, we're already getting fire from 2 ships, could be 3 soon. I've heard the dispersion can kind of screw you up in the RNG of this AP penetration. Yeah, lots of overpens. Supposed to have that magic skill. It's a pretty quick reload though, isn't it? Okay, Leon's out. Now we can loop back in. Range is not great. I'm gonna get my guns rotated to the left. Again, just holding down gun lock. Is that right? We've got 10 hits, 10 overpens. So this is the bane of the Roma, right? That and all of 14.5 kilometer main battery range. Or no, that's detectability. Duh. 15.6. Okay. Still not great. Oh my gosh, he didn't say. Sneaky little bugger. We know that key. Don't we? Come on, give me a Citadel. And the HE spamming buggers. Okay, I can't sit here. Cannot sit here. Kutuzov gonna light me up. Wow. 13 hits. Oh my, you son of a bugger. Oh, good shot, man. I don't know much about the sidearm, right? I just know it's not very trolly. Get a triple citadel. Good job, dude. That was a good hit. I was trying to get out and turn right, quick right, because that Kutuzov with you is going to waste me. But that was a really, really good shot. Good job. Are you the only one in this game besides me? Good shot. Hey, you know, in these games, you can actually shoot at someone other than me, too. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me. On that note, ending on the Obi note, got me back for my Captain Obi promotion. Well, hey, you can say you got your best shot on me because I gave you broadside. I just want to make my viewers happy. That's my whole mission with regard to streaming. So if that made you happy and that made your night, then I've accomplished my mission. You were shooting at me, what? I was only shooting at you because you were like straight in front of me. I was like behind an island and stuff. So. Citadel. Yeah. All right, man. Well, good game. Good shot. Well, now you can never sell it, but we'll have to hold you to that. Good luck on the rest of that game. I'm going to bump out. There's too much time to sit around and wait on that one. And I'm going to call it because I need to get to sleep at a decent hour for one night this week. Hey, Kennedy. Thanks for hanging, man. Yeah, I need to catch up soon. Maybe this weekend. I'm hopefully going to have a little bit more free time this weekend is my goal. So, again, hang in there, my friend. Take care of yourself and your family, and talk to you soon. That's a good way from your perspective to end it, not from mine. But other than, again, viewer satisfaction, it's like an 11. So that probably is the way it should be wrapped up. But that's the thing about playing a new ship. So if you're not familiar with the armor, you're not familiar with the turning circle on it. The gunnery is tricky. I can see where people are saying, with Roma, it's trolly. It trolls you. It trolls other people when it hits. So our first 10 hits were all overpens. So, but stuff happens. Stuff happens. All right. Take care of yourselves, everybody. I'm going to bump out to last menu. We will be back on Friday night for sure, I'm hoping. Friday and Saturday is the plan. Again, I'd like to get some play in tomorrow. Just kind of jam through some games so I can get as much of my endurance and shakedown stuff by the end of Friday night. And maybe we can do arena mode again on Saturday. That was fun. But definitely something to do as a division. A lot more fun than an individual. So, again, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We'll go over some other stuff coming up on Friday night. Obi, good night, man. Good game. Good games, plural. Take care, and thanks to everyone who've joined in. I am Van Kraken. I am out. I will see you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.